Hey YouTube, it's your girl Miss Ree, and today we are cooking, excuse the cabinets, cutting my head off this cabinets. So today we're cooking steak, and these are, I forgot, wait a minute. These are called flat iron steaks, which are really the chuck top blade steak, whatever that means. Steak is steak to me. But anywho, what we're going to do first is tenderize these bad boys. And I'm going to show you how I tenderize them and what I put on them to tenderize them. First of all, you want to buy them so they have nice pieces of fat like that, because that is going to help you when it's time to cook and you want them to be nice and, you know, tender and juicy. I have a tenderizer, and what it does is it put holes in my steaks so that the juices and all the seasonings and everything will go down in them. So I'm going to pull this down so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then you'll be able to see me as I prepare my food. And all you do is just push down on it, and it's going to put holes in the steak. That's all it's going to do. So now, first thing I put on is my tenderizing seasoning tenderizer, and I don't put a whole lot on it. I need to open it. I got this from the Dollar Tree. So, and no, you don't have to have McCormick and all that. Dollar Tree stuff works just as good. I don't put a whole lot because I'm going to season these up. But this will help tenderize the meat. So I put that down first. Liberally. Or however you tenderize your meat, you do that first. This is how Ms. Reed does hers. And I'll put this side. Flip it. And I'm a hands-on girl. So I'll wipe all this stuff down after I've done prepping and all that good stuff. So I've done both sides. And now I'm going to place these in my pan, which I've already buttered. Y'all know I got my glass pan. I've already buttered the bottom of it, so nothing sticks and all that good stuff. And I'll bring these two boys over and do them. Tenderize these guys. The only steak that I really don't do this on a lot is my T-bones, because I buy the thin ones, and you don't really need a whole lot of tenderizing to those. So I don't use that machine on my T-bones. Unless they're kind of thick, then I'll do it. So, alright, we've got them all laid out in our pan. Like so. Now, we're going to season these puppies up with my Szechuan seasoning, which I put on everything. Everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. So, put that in there like that. Alright. Old-fashioned pepper. I don't need salt because I have this Szechuan salt, so I don't need salt. And there's also a little salt in my tenderizer. The next thing I'll be using is my Lipton onion, my onion soup mix. Shake that up. If you have beefy onion or whatever onion that you have, that's cool. Whichever one that you have. And I put it in my hand and I put it all over. Why I put it in my hand, I have no idea. No particular reason. I just do it. Press it down in there. Make sure it gets good covered. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do real onions. Which you don't need a lot because you got these onions here. So I'm only going to put a half an onion in, chopped up, right on the top. Right. Next thing I'm putting in is, yep, potatoes. Covering them with potatoes. Covering it with potatoes. All across the top. Potatoes. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Right? It's going to work as a sealant. And it's going to hold your seasonings in. So I do salt these. And I pepper these. Not a whole lot. Okay. Next thing I'm going to add is water. Plenty of water. And I add it from the corner and let it maneuver itself through the pan. I don't just pour it on the top because then you're going to mess up all your seasonings. So I pour them down the side, enough to cover up everything. And it should get right up to about the midsection of your potatoes. So if you're not measuring too well, then I would say 1 whole bottle of water should be suffice. Alright, next thing you know, we're going to cover and put it in the oven. And I will be back with part 2, ladies. So stay tuned.